I'm live. This lighting sucks. I'm in the kitchen anyways, so I don't know if I can get anything brighter in here. I can't. Oh wow, I did get some sun. Holy crap. I'll just wait for a few people to come on. I heard a noise that was weird. Just waiting for some peeps to come on. And then sending actually the live to a friend of mine. Because she can never find it. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, there we go. Let me see. Let's see what else I can do. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, someone's on. I see someone on. Oh. Ho, ho. Hey, Pat. How you doing? Oh, the tea's really hot. All right. I'm making myself a tea. I've been outside all day. I'm like freaking exhausted. Like, oh, look at that. So my face is like hot. This lighting sucks in here, but sometimes it's good and then sometimes it's not. But you know, jealous of your herbs. I know I did good this year, and I totally forgot basil, oregano, dill. Because when I moved, my old place that I had like all the ones that you just seen, plus I had the 3 I just mentioned, and I had a couple of other ones, and now I've got to replace them all. So I forgot a few. So the next time I go up to the store, I will get a few more. I ordered online sage, sweetgrass, mugwort, and something else. There's 4 different things I ordered online from this one shop. It's like an hour and a half from me, but I don't feel like driving all the way there. So, yeah, our yard's pretty big. I'm pretty happy with this place. Our old place, we had a very small backyard, but we had like a big garden area. But once we put our, like, kind of, is it a canopy tent up? And then we basically had no yard. With this one, we have our 2 little gardens, the 2 in front of the house, our canopy up, our fire pit is there, and we still have like a huge yard. And then we have the backyard, which is basically, I call it like a dog run, because that's just like where the dogs hang out. Hi, Ashana! So that's where the dogs hang out and stuff, and then when they're with us, they're out in the front. Hold on, guys, my puppy has paper. What are you doing? What did you do? Oh, boob! What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop eating paper. Oh, I almost fell off the chair. Yeah. Oh, what are you doing? Yes. She was out all day with my daughter today, so she's like kind of hyper. She's nice and warm though. Oh. Did you miss Mama? Did you miss me? Mm-hmm. Say hello. High five. Give me a high five. High five. Give me a high five. Yeah. Give me a paw. Thank you. Give me another paw. Ow. Are you having fun chewing my hands? Yeah. I had to take off her collar because she was chewing it. She was like getting it stuck in her mouth. Sam, what are you doing? She's so warm. Oh my goodness. Oh look, see, they all know your name. Say hello. Oh, no. High five? Can you give me a high five? No, not doing it today? She's like, not today, Mom, not today. So yeah, there we go. Just getting some of my lovins in right now, guys. I had a tea bag, but I forgot to bring a plate with me to put the tea bag into. So bear with me. I'm going to put it on this platter that I have here. No, that's not for you. You can watch it all you want, but you're not drinking it. It's mine. So I do have a little bit of a haul. So I basically broke up the haul. So okay, you want to go down? No problem. Go play. So what I did is I did all the herb ones together in a herbal correspondence in the witch garden section, and then the rest of the stuff I have here. But I had a friend who gave me a call. Like, she messaged me. She just started leasing a place. It's like a business, but the energy was kind of like stagnant and just kind of thanks, Shauna. I know, I'm loving it too. Like, I'm serious, like, moving into this house, it was just like the universe said this house is for you. And I didn't buy, but oh man, it's coming together perfectly, which is beautiful. I have book club tomorrow, which is at my house. That's kind of like why I wanted to get everything ready, because they're coming over to hang out outside. So now we've got a little spot. I've got like a little canopy out for everybody. So yeah, it's pretty cool. What was I saying? I don't even know anymore. Oh yeah, she gave me a shout and said, "Hey, have you ever like smudged, like cleansed?" Let me see. Good Lord. Let me see. I can't remember. So, are you good at smudging? And all, so I'm like, yeah, I'm actually pretty good at it, and I do friends' places, like I do places in my own. So she asked me to come by, and I'm like, I'm cool, I'm down. So I ended up smudging, and my husband ended up smudging, and he's native, and I'm pagan. So I did it my way, and he did it his way. So as I was working from the back of the place to the front, he was working from the front of the place towards the back. So there was like the double whammy there of both of us doing it. And I had a black candle lit, all that kind of stuff. I made a protection witch ball for her that, brings in prosperity as well. So I did that for her, and actually the energy in there was amazing. Like after we did it, it was like really good. You could like tell I could tell the difference. So yeah, that's kind of like what we did. We had like a little break and we went and did that, and then we hung out there for a bit because there was a lot of stuff that was left over. So I basically have smudged the 3 items that I brought from there. I basically smudged it here. One of them was, I don't know if you guys know, like when you go to certain business, I think it's mostly at coffee shops, they have, what is it called, the advertising, the easel one that goes like that, and it's outside. It's got chalkboard on both sides so you can write on it. Well, I've always wanted one of those for my business. So when I do have an open house or when I get my shed, she forgot to get a black candle. Sandwich board, that's what it's called. Yes. So she had a few of them, but a couple of them had like a beer kind of advertising on it, and then one of them was just wood, and it had like, I think it had like an advertisement, but it's wood, so I could like literally sand it off, like, and have a clean slate. It has a chalkboard. So basically what I'm going to do is sand it off, clean slate, and I'm going to make a witch broom so I can put on the top of it. And that way, when I get my workshop shed at my house, I'm able to put it up front so people know that my shop is open. And I put it out to the universe like probably about 6 months ago that I really wanted one of these sandwich boards. Like I didn't call it a sandwich board at that time. Like I'm an advertising board or an easel, I think is what I called it. And lo and behold, I got one for free today. Like I am so happy. What else did I get? Oh, I got from her shop. There's probably I'd probably say I have about 20 of these, maybe more. Yeah, so to kind of like do one of those. But the reason why she was getting rid of them is because her place is not called the Kiwi. This is from the old place that was there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand. I was going to cut it right there, but I think I'm just going to sand it completely off, and I'm going to wood burn stuff on it because I do wood burnings as well. So I was thinking of doing some wood burn animals and stuff like that. Maybe some sayings on it, and then you can hang it like that. Hi, Avril. How are you? Let me just catch up on my reading here. Girl, I'm loving your garden. Thank you. It's amazing. I wish we had the room. Shauna says, thanks for reminding her she forgot to black candles. Sandwich board. She is making a fresh batch of black salt. Ooh, I'm going to be making black salt next weekend because my friend bought me a cauldron for my birthday. Well, I'll have to go and get it to show you guys. A cauldron for my birthday, and I'm going to cleanse it, and I'm able to make black salt. And as I'm cleansing it, I can make my first batch of black salt in that cauldron. So it's going to be awesome. I have one here you could have had. Oh, sorry, I didn't know that, Avril. Hi, I'm good. Okay. So that's basically, I have like a bunch of these. I think I probably have about 20 of them. I took the whole stack that was there. So I'm just going to, the one side's good, and then the other side just has that. So I'll sand it off, and I'll do wood burnings on it. Maybe do some custom orders, I'm not sure. Let me go get the cauldron. I don't think I've showed you guys, so hang on a minute. I have to make sure my dog doesn't run out to the garage. Stay. Get there. Get there. Alright, so these are the other ones. There's maybe like 3 of these. So I'm going to sand that off, right? And I'll wood burn something here. And they can still use it as a cutting board, right? I have, these are really skinny. But again, they have it on both sides, right? So I'm going to sand it off and also wood burn on that. Just going to put it up against the wall here so don't forget to bring them up there. Excuse me. Nope, you have to go that way. No, you have to go that way. Thanks. Oh boy. And then, let's see. We are low. We've been having some shady stuff around town. Need to redouble our protection. Okay, yeah, totally understandable. I understand that. I didn't know you wanted one. I wish we were close to visit your shop. I do Etsy as well. But yeah, I always love to meet new people and have people actually come into my shop. I love talking to new people. So I was just gonna say something. Just went, yeah, where did I buy my black candles? I bought it at. There used to be a place called The Forum. It was a roller skating rink, and they turned it into a huge dollar store. Ended up they had black candles a couple weeks ago when I went in, and I bought I think it was 8 or 9 of them. That's what was left, and I bought them because I run out all the time. Yeah, squirrel mode completely. So the cauldron I got from, my shirt is so dirty. That's from like the garden and stuff. So this is my cauldron. Now I've seen these at the antique shop. The one time I went, there was one there for like $45, and then I went back and it was gone. That one was gone. And then these sizes were like 60, 65, 75, 125, right? This one was $30. The price is there. And everything is in good condition. It's got the 3 legs on it. Everything is in awesome condition. It's a 6-quart. I believe that's what it's called, what it is. But it's huge. Like, massive. Like, right in there. So, I'm loving it. So I gotta cleanse it with some olive oil. And, oh man, I have it written down. Olive oil and something else. You put it on the bottom, clear it out. And then you put this whole thing in the oven, the cast iron thing, the whole thing in the oven at 450 for 90 minutes. And basically, oh yeah, and salt. You put on the bottom. And then when it comes out of the oven, that's how it creates the black salt in my first batch of this one. So I can't wait to do that. I haven't had time because this weekend was spent with my garden. So next weekend maybe I'll do it because I'm planning on bringing this to girls' weekend at the cottage. Our first girls' weekend at the cottage. I've never been to a girls' weekend at all. Me and my friends started a book club. We call it Hocus Pocus. So we read like different books and stuff, and we decided all to go to the cottage for the weekend. There's 5 of us going. So I thought, I got this from a friend of mine, so I'm going to bring it up, and we're going to do like a releasing ritual with the cauldron. And I'm going to be sure to bring it every year as a part of our girls' weekend. So that is, I've been looking for a cauldron a couple years now. I have a little one, like a little tiny one, and then I have 2 brass ones, and now this one. And I basically put it out to the universe a while ago. Like, I'm really looking for one. I really want one. And then I finally just started saying, nope, I'm going to have to get one. Like, enough's enough. Because I really wanted to start doing, like, rituals outside and actual burnings and stuff. And I can't do it with a small one. Like, there's no way. So I'm so happy that this came into my life. What does Pat say? We need a cauldron. Oh man, you don't understand. I got this. I started crying when my friend's like, no, I got this for you. I'm buying it. I'm like, what? And I literally started crying like a baby. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Oh my God. I felt like I was like going to win an Emmy or something. But yeah, try antique shops. It's where I headed first was antique shops. This one, funny story with this one, I go to a used place called St. Vincent de Paul. Now, St. Vincent de Paul is like a Value Village or Salvation Army type thing. But this one is more like a Catholic one. So most of the time, you can't find witchy items. Like, they're gone. Like, there's no books in there to do. It's all like Catholic stuff, religious items. So you'd know what I'm talking about, pal. Like, they're very particular of what they put out. So where they had this, it was actually, I had just, what did I even get there? Dude, I don't even know what I bought there. That's pretty sad. Oh my God, I remember. I gotta go get it. Nope, get in there. I knew there was something else to show you guys. So, I went there because I always look for fabrics and stuff to make tarot bags and to make sachets and stuff. Ooh, better not put that there. So we went in there, and as I was leaving, because I was just about to pay for my items, and I turned, and I was looking at this one last shelf, and I looked at the bottom, and I see this one sign that said, welcome to the cottage. And on this side, I seen the cast iron, but it was like one of those antique, big cast iron teapots with the lid. It was beautiful. It was $30 as well. And then I just happened to kind of like glance over, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, literally, really loud too. My friend's like, what? I said, is that a holy crackers. I'm like, is that a cauldron? And she's like, I think so. So I picked it up because the cauldron literally, you'd know because it has 3 pegs, okay, on the bottom. So I picked it up and I looked at it. I said, oh my God, it is. I'm like, holy. I said, do they not know what this is? I'm like, oh, then I said, oh, maybe they just put a plant, or they thought it was a planter or something. So that's when she said, oh, I'm going to buy it. I'm like, oh my God, this witch is happy. I'm like, right out loud, I'm like, this witch is so happy. I had a couple people look, but it's okay. So I got really, really happy with this. We scored a huge mortar and pestle at ours. Oh, that's awesome. I have a small one. It's a wood one that a friend of mine gave me for my birthday. So that's how I came into contact with this one at the Vince DePaul. Who would have thunk it, eh? So the other stuff I got there was this. It was 4 napkins for $1.50. Right, so if you look at it, I don't know if you can see that. It's got like, it's white with like little silver. It's not stars. Is it stars? No, it's just silver little diamonds. You see that? But this is the best. Look at that. You see that? It's like silver. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. It's silver on the inside. So I thought, my friend's like, oh my God, that would make amazing tarot bags. So that's what I'm doing with these ones. And there's 4 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't know. It might make 2 tarot bags per. So we'll see what happens when I start creating it. I had an herb basket. We got a small one at our local pagan festival. Then about 2 months ago, found the big one at St. Vinny's. Oh, that's awesome. I love finding stuff at different shops, like especially thrift shops. I don't like buying new all the time. Because I like to be able to reuse stuff. So on my path last year, I had a little tiny herb basket. I probably have pictures on Instagram of my herb basket. It was really cute. I think I paid like 50 cents for it or something at Value Village. And I said to my husband, after I did my first harvest, I said, this herb basket is just not doing it for me. I said, it's too small. It's not working, right? And then it started to like break because I was putting too much in it, right? I'm like, something needs to be done. I said, I need to find an herb basket bigger than any herb basket I've ever seen in my life. And I need to find one before I have to harvest. He's like, yeah, good luck with that. So when I went to St. Vincent de Paul, ended up finding this herb basket right here. Like, this is a big herb basket that I have never seen before. Look at it compared to my face. Like, the thing's massive. And I think it was $2. I think that's what that means, $2 or $3. But it's huge, you know? Like, I can fit my whole puppy in there and more. So I'm happy with that. I believe if you look in the description of most of my videos, I do have a link to my Instagram. So I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to put that on top. So, yes, was it yesterday? Or Friday? Friday. So, oh, wait, I'll do Thursday first. You guys all know I went to a tea leaf reading to learn how to do tea leaves. So basically what it was is she has a little company called squirrelduck.com, and she sells teas and different items for teas. So she had like the tea leaf reading in the Scottish tradition at one of our local heritage places. Let me see. My nails are all dirty. Yeah, a local heritage place. I think it costs like 11 something with tax, right? They don't charge too much because it's a heritage building and they want to be able to be affordable for people, right? So what happens is you go there, they give you a little bit of a history on the Scottish tea leaf reading. Then they give you a sheet with some symbols, and then you get a cup of tea. Like, first you have a cup of tea there that has no leaves, just normal. Oh, it's my dog. And then the second time, when you go up, they give you another tea, and they put herbs in it this time for you. And then when you drink your tea, you leave about half a teaspoon behind, and you would do what you got to do for the tea leaf reading, and then you would read your tea leaves. So we did that, and I read my tea leaves. They were amazing. Loved it. So I ended up buying this book. I think it was $8. Yeah, because I spent $10.50 on a book and a tea infuser. So I got this book. It's a Teacup Divination. So it's The Art of Fortune Telling by Tea Leaf Reading in the Scottish Tradition. Learn how to read tea leaves, record your own tea leaf readings in the Tasselmancy Notebook. So basically, it takes you through. Chapter 1 is Introduction to the Art of Divination from Tea Leaves. Chapter 2 is Ritual and Method of Using the Teacup. Chapter 3 is General Principles to be Observed in Reading the Cup. Chapter 5 is an alphabetical list of symbols with their significations. And then symbols and significations. And then interpretations, so they give you like samples of the different readings. And then so that's kind of like, goes through. You can always see one person on, but I think there's more than one person on. So basically that's the, contents. And then, so it gives you like, let me see. Figure 9. So basically it says, let me see if I can find one. So here, right? So you're looking at this, okay? So the saucer here, that's home base, okay? And that's south. So as you're going out, never eat shredded wheat, okay? That's kind of how it goes. So that's your home base. And the closer to the top, the more recent, okay? The more to the bottom, the more distant it is, okay? So you would read the cup from left to right. That's how you do it. So here, the principal symbols are a large horse. Let me see. Oh, a large horseshoe, edge of bottom in conjunction with a smaller horseshoe. And then you have line of dots leading to E&E, to the large building. So basically, it kind of gives you like a readout on how it works. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you did find me. I'm pretty easy to find. Then they've got like different symbols, okay? So they've got like the peasant, I got a peacock, like, let me see. I got a tree. So tree is prosperity, okay? The bigger the tree, the more the prosperity. So let's see. Trying to think of the ones I got. So I got a fish, a tree, a man. So if there's a man and he's holding his hand out, it means he's coming with a parcel for you, okay, or a gift for you. And depending on where he's coming from, like the west, the east, that type of thing. Let me see. I had hands also in mine. I had a lion, peacock, a squirrel. So let me see. Fish. Good news from abroad if surrounded by dots. Immigration. If surrounded by dots, immigration. Let me see. Hand to be read in conjunction with neighboring symbols and according to what it points to. And then it was there was a horse in mine, so desires fulfilled through a prosperous journey. Let me see. I'm trying to just like get them all that I've seen on mine. Lion, greatness through powerful friends. So a man, I got that. A visitor arriving. If the arm is held out, he brings a present. Let's see. Peacock. I had 2 peacocks in mine. So it denotes success in the acquisition of property, also a happy marriage. Let's see. Shows us like shapes and lines. Trees, a lucky sign, a sure indication of prosperity and happiness, surrounded by dots, a fortune in the country. So if it's surrounded by dots, and you have a fortune in the country. Okay, so that's all. And then in the back, which I like, I still haven't finished writing mine, is your tassomancy notes. Take notes on your tea. So you can basically do tea leaf readings every day if you wanted to. But there's lots of space to have notes. And it was just like $8.50, so it's awesome. I'm going to put this back in. And the other thing I bought from there was one of these. It's called a saffron mesh laser. So a pincer, spoon, tea infuser. I think it was like a $2.50. I think it was. This is what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. It's like some type of forceps, but it's not. And it's like, put your tea in there and you close it up. But it's actually pretty good. I like it. So for $2.50, usually they run for like $10, right? So I'm like, for $2.50, I can't go wrong for $2.50, man. Really, I can't. So I got those two items there. And then Friday, we went to Value Village. I had a 20% off coupon, I believe I did. So the first little bag was $2.99. You see that? So it's like one of those 5 bags type thing. You never know what you get in. The reason why I got it is because these are $15 regularly. What's an abalone shell? Seriously, this thing it's big, and I'm just gonna clean it up. And it was the whole thing was $2.99. So I've seen that. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get it. So and then I got. I don't know if these are. They don't look real because they're so pretty, but they actually are real. I think so that's the inside, and that's. Sorry, my hands are really dirty from gardening. It's disgusting, but I can't find my nail brush, so I have to like sit there and kind of like clean up my nails. Sorry, guys. But yeah, there's like 1, 2, but they're shiny. Like I'm wondering if they are real. 3. 4. 5. There you go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 of these shells. I'm pretty sure they are real. But they're like gorgeous. Yeah, that's right. I'm working with. They're supposed to be the dirty. Oh my. Yeah. No wonder my hands are always dirty. I was like, it's funny because when I'm at work, I look down. I'm like, I always have like one nail that's like dirty. I'm like, what the heck? Like I wasn't even playing in the dirt. How is this nail dirty? It's hilarious. But yeah, there's like 3. So there's 6 of them. Let me see. There's 6 of these. And I paid $2.99. So all that and that. So that was like that. So, but not bad for $2.99. Then I always look for chime candles. Oh gosh. I always look for chime candles as well. Because I like buying cheap chime candles. And this was $3.99 for the bag. It says quantity 18. So $3.99. No. I don't want my dog swallowing this, so I gotta make sure I take out the staples and put it in something for garbage. Alright. So there's the bag. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was $2.99 for all those shells. That's amazing. All right. I have not checked the candles. I did. Ooh, I almost dropped it. So some of these candles have been lit, I guess. Okay, that one hasn't. Going through this with you guys. That one hasn't. These haven't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there's like saran wrap 10. Why is there saran? Oh, probably to fit in this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Well, there's more than 18. 18, 19, and 20. So there's 20 of them, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shirt. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's not 18, it's 20. So there's 20 chime candles, including this one. This one's the burnt one right there. So what I mean, there's like saran wrap on all of them. So, okay, no problem, Shauna. So yeah, there's the chime candles. So I've got 20 of them. And then, I don't know what these are, but I thought they were cool. They actually came in the bag as well. Check that out. Check it out. Seriously. Oh my God. Look at that. I have never, ever seen these before. Like, I'm tossed between, should I keep them all or should I sell some? Like, seriously. They're all the same size, but I thought maybe I should, oh, how many are there? Haha, let's see. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So there's 18 of these. So there's 18 of these ones. Maybe they hung like a chandelier stuff. I don't know, because the candle, this one doesn't have. Oh yeah, okay, that's why there is plastic, because it's too big. Too big. Because if they're chandelier style, right? Like, I don't know, because I'm thinking like you could hold it in your hand. You know, sometimes like, I think it came from church or something. I'm not sure, because you know, sometimes when I was a kid, we used to have like these parades, like Portuguese, right? And they used to hold like little candles with their like by hand like this. But they used to be like the long candles, and they had a little cup so it didn't melt on yourself. So I'm wondering if that's what it is. Like, you would walk in holding the candle and then you would light it. Or a candle lighting ceremony. Oh, true. Okay, yeah. So I thought, oh, that's so cool, right? And there's 5 of us that are going to, and they're all the same size. There are 5 of us that are going to the camping trip. So I thought maybe I could keep 5 of them aside for the girls. So when we do our ceremony, we each have one of these. I don't know. Do I need all 18 of them? Like, I don't know. Do I want all? I want all 18. Like, I want them all. But do I need all 18 of them? I don't know. I really don't know. But I thought that was cool. Like, I had never seen it before. You know? Like, I think that's pretty freaking cool. You know? It's just awesome. Like, how cool is that? Like, I don't know. I'm excited. This excited me. And it was $3.99 for 20 candles, and then 18 of these. So that, Might think of something crafty later. Yeah, I was kind of like thinking like if I put it in a piece of wood, and it would stand up. But then I thought, oh, maybe they'll be too flimsy, you know. Do I have Pinterest? Yeah, on my one phone I do, but I don't usually go on it. Like weirdly, I don't. Like I Google all the time. Like, what can I make with this? But that's why I kind of haven't made a decision quite yet on what I'm doing with them because I might find something crafty to do with them. I don't know. Like maybe I'll take them off of here and put these in a piece of wood. Maybe I'll put the whole thing inside of a. Hold on to one for me, please. Okay, no problem, Avril. I'll put one inside for you. So that's why I haven't really decided kind of like what I'm doing with it because this is pretty cool. But it's also it would be hard, like if you're doing a ritual, like you can't just set it down because of the fact that it doesn't stand on its own. But if I had something that I could place it into and that it would come with it, yeah, your brain's turning the same with mine. So I'm gonna hum and haw over this and figure it out what I'm doing with it. So it brings me to the next item is yesterday we were going to Brantford, I think it was, yeah. And we stopped at a garage sale and it was all donated items and it was for cancer research. So we went in, I think my husband bought a tent. Yeah, he bought a tent. And this was like the only set there, I bought these. So there's 3, 5, and they're heavy. So 5 keys, which I thought was cool. And then when I got home, so basically they're all different sizes. Like you can tell, they're all different. All different sizes. So I get home and there's an initial. There is like the word was on it, but I think it's initials WAS. Right? And then there's numbers on some of them. And then I see this little sticker right there, and it says authentic ship keys. So this comes from an actual ship. What ship? I don't know. I Googled the initials WAS for a ship, because I didn't know if it was in Ontario or Canada or in the States. So I kind of did a Google search, and I couldn't find anything. But now I'm like, I bought these because I wanted to make something with them. Like for protection, or even just as a necklace or something. I'm not sure. I just seen them, and I'm like, oh my god, keys, gotta buy them. And I think, is it Hecate that is associated with keys? Correct me if I'm wrong, I can't remember. I'm just starting to learn more about gods and goddesses. So, but when I found out it was a ship keys, I thought, oh my god, water magic, sea magic. That's kind of like where my head was going. So I was like, oh my gosh. And I thought I could put it off a dream catcher or something to do with like water energy. I don't know. So, but I got a crap ton of keys. I think I paid $20 for keys. The other 2 items I have, and the tent. Well, we didn't care. Like they're basically like $20. Hecate, yes, I'm working with her now. Oh, cool. So we just said, yeah, $20 here. It's for cancer research. Like, why not? Of course, I'm gonna help with that. So yeah, I thought, oh my gosh. But I'm trying to find out like what ship it comes from. It looked like they were selling one for $6 originally. These people. So I don't know if it got. So there's one with the number 2, and it's a small one. So it says 2 on it. And then this one has the initials. And then this one doesn't have anything on it. This one has, I think it says 6 on it. This one here. There's a number 6 on it. And this one has a number 4 on it. So, and then I thought, if I can't find any information, maybe I'd sell like individual on keys on Etsy. I'm not sure because I only really need one, right? So that's what I was thinking. So yeah, that's my keys. Then I have a thing with spoons. I don't know if y'all have a thing with spoons, but if you see one of my witchy hauls from before about what an interesting set of keys. I know it's like ship keys. Like I got home and I'm looking. I'm like, what? Authentic ship keys? What? And I was like, holy crap! Exciting! Oh my god, yes. So I have a thing for spoons. I don't collect like souvenir spoons. I don't have like a little display case or anything like that. But like for my herbs, I bought a set of, I think it was silver. I think it's silver keys from, it's called the Prison Ministry. It's like a little shop downtown. It's like a Value Village as well. And they had a set of 10, I think it was. So I bought them there. That was last summer. This year, when I went to Value Village, I bought a whole bag full of keys. You probably noticed on the last one of the lives I had, I bought a bunch of keys. Not keys. Oh my god, spoons. And this time, I don't know what it is with me and spoons, man. I really don't. I bought more spoons. Okay, guys? Yeah, I bought more. 2 boxes of spoons. That's what I bought. See that? Both the same. 2 boxes of spoons. Don't ask me why. I don't know what I'm doing with them. Yep, no problem, Shauna. Let's see. They doesn't say what they are though. It says made in China. So let me see if there's like a number on them. No, there's nothing on it. But that's kind of what it looks like. And I think it looks like a, I don't know, little top on them. That's kind of what it is. These are cute. I love them. So I bought a crap ton of keys. They're all like wrapped. Oh, does it say anything on the bag? Hold on, guys. What does it say? Oh, plastic can be harmful. Yes. So they all come individually wrapped as well. So, has anybody got any questions for me? My hands are so dirty. Yeah, tea and then water. Oh man, not right now. Are you coming tomorrow, Avril? Hope you're feeling better. Oh, that's awesome, Avril. I'm glad you're feeling better. Do, 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 do. I have Jeopardy. Is that Jeopardy? I think that's Jeopardy, guys. I'm not sure. Oh man, my tea smells amazing. I think it's called. Hold on, I'll tell you guys in a minute. Wild Sweet Orange. Hold on. I'll show you what it looks like. It's like Tazo tea. And it's Wild Sweet Orange. Oh, it's so good. I read 2.5 books this week. Oh my god, that is awesome, Avril. Awesome. I'm almost done the Mist of Avalon. I have. Where is it? Did I leave it in the garage? I think I did. I think I have like this much left. It's almost done. Yeah, I love this. This is like phenomenal. I wonder if it would. Hold on. Let me see. No, I wonder. Oh, hang on. Let me check. I guess you could. Yeah, but I'd be scared it would tip over. Yeah, for sure. Yes, it's Jeopardy. That's what I figured. But yes. So yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 in each box. There's 12 spoons. Don't ask me what I'm going to use them for. I was going to originally put like something on the top, but I really like just the simplicity of it. So, and these are really good sizes for herbs. Yeah, I'm so pleased with minor headache. True. These are really good for herbs, like when you're doing your herbs and stuff, instead of like trying to dump it in your hand or using your hands to go in, you can literally dedicate a spoon for it. Like something like this, I'll show you. Just going on my Etsy shop, like if you have this, right, you can go like this and then put it on. If you're doing other stuff, or you can use your hands, doesn't matter. But when I have like the jar is like a little bit bigger and I can't get my hand in, then I use a spoon. That's basically what I do. I almost dropped that. Hola, boa noite a todos. I don't know too much Portuguese. I think that's Portuguese. I don't know too much of Portuguese, but hello. So yeah, we got that. That's what we got. The other thing that we got, I'm trying to make some room here. Put it with your bottles selling herbs. What, the spoons, Avril, you mean? Put it with your bottles selling herbs. Good Portuguese. Thank you. São Paulo, Brazil. Oh, okay. That's a nice place. I haven't been there, but I heard it's really nice. So, what do you mean, like when I'm selling my herbs, put this in the bottle, or when I sell the herbs, sell this with it? Is that what you mean, Avril? I'm not sure if that's what you mean. But I will show you what else I got. So we have a restaurant here that's been closed down for over a year. It's called the Kiwi. And a friend of mine is, I think, leasing it out. It will be called the Dandelion Market. So basically, like the dandelion, weeds grow, where you least expect them. Like the weeds grow everywhere. So that's why she really likes dandelions, and she's calling it the Dandelion Market. So there's a lot of stuff that she didn't want, and a lot of it's wood. And I work with wood items. I wood burn onto it. I paint on it. I create different items with it. So there's a few of these. I only brought one home with me, but I think there's like 6 or 7 of these. So it says Budweiser on it, but I'm going to sand this off completely so you won't see the name. That's what it looks like on the inside. I guess it was used with condiments, okay? So I'm going to wood burn on it. I'm not sure yet what I'm doing. I might do like a travel kind of smudge kit, and put it inside of there. I might put like a little, might put a couple candles in there with some herbs, like a little kit put together on here. I'm not sure yet what I'm doing. I might just wood burn some pagan or Wiccan or witchy items on here and then have you decide what goes in them. I haven't decided yet. So that's basically, I got this one. I think there's either 5 or 6 of these there. So if this works out, then I'll grab all the rest of them. Bottles of herbs. Oh, okay. And my daughter gave me that. It's like a little makeup bag of lemons. It's so cute. And last but not least, I believe, again, I think they would use this for napkins at the restaurant, but she doesn't want them. She doesn't want to throw them out because she knows that they're good. Hi. Go ahead. It's live, but it's okay. So she didn't want to get rid of them because she knows I kind of like do things with it. Pat's mom will be here in 2 weeks, so they're planning stuff. Oh, okay, perfect. Did you end up seeing the spoons that I showed, Shauna, and the wooden crate? Let me know, and I'll put it back up if you didn't. So this is for napkins. So I might actually do one for napkins for myself. But what I was thinking is, since I have it here, I can put the abalone shell here. I could put herbs here, right? Or I could put some candles in here, like that, right? A smudge feather, a smudge wand in there, and sell it as like a cleansing and clearing kit. So I believe these ones, I can't remember how many boxes she has. How many of these? She might have like maybe 8 of them, 8 to 12 of them there. So if it works out on what I want, then I'll pick them all up and I'll set them all up and have them ready in my shop. So yeah, I try to reuse as much as possible. So that, so the spoons I will show you. I picked up, you probably know Shauna by watching any of my videos. Hey Thomas, how you doing? I'm almost done my haul here. You can always go back and watch it after. I have a thing with spoons. Shauna, you probably know this from one of my hauls. I picked up a bunch of spoons from Valley Village. But this was from the garage sale for cancer research, and I found these spoons. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I was talking to my son. So I got these, and I love it. It's very simple. I was going to do something with it. I thought, no, I really like the simplicity of it. And what I was saying was I usually use it for, like, herbs. Like, when you can't get into the jar, I try to use something else. So you can dedicate a spoon to your herbs. Or, like, if I'm doing, like, if I have, like, an abundance herbs like blend already together, I can use this to take it out. Gold and silver spoons now. Yeah, these are gold. I had silver before, so these are gold. And there's actually 6 in each box. Shauna, I didn't get 1 box. I got 2 boxes. So there's 6, and they're all individually packaged. So I might actually sell them on my Etsy shop or with certain herbs. I'm not sure yet what I'm doing. So yeah, so there's 12 of them. Then the other thing that you missed, because it was right after the spoons, was I was saying my friend has like a shop, like a store, like a restaurant, and she's leasing another one. And these people that had it basically left a bunch of stuff behind. So now she's left to get rid of it. But she doesn't like getting rid of stuff that people can use. So she trashes what she can, and then she let me know that, hey, if you want anything. So that's why I picked up the little wooden box there for my kits, like that. I think you were here when I showed it. So I'm going to put the abalone shell, put some candles in there with a smudge wand and smudge feather, and sell it as a clearing kit. So this is one of the items. So there's about 12 of those. And here, I think there's about 6 to 8 of these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sand this completely off on both sides. And I'm going to wood burn on them. So people might have, like, you know, hey, I love wolves. Sure. Or put their last name on it or something. I'm not sure yet what I'm doing. I might put, like, you know, witch please or something. I don't know what I'm doing with these yet. But I've got like 6 or 8 of them. So I'm going to test one out, and if it works, perfect. I'll go get them all. But yeah, so I have those. So that is my haul. I've got a lot of stuff, actually. I couldn't believe it. So I'm actually right now in the midst of putting stuff on my Etsy shop, and that's kind of like one of them here. It's like a crystal, and it's a pear shape. And inside, what I've done is I've put a couple communication, love, sage, rose, and baby's breath. So it's like an incense, loose incense, and I've put some lavender in there. Just a little kit put together like that. So now I've got all this stuff all over my table, and I've got to put it all away. Gold and silver spoons now. Yeah, it's a complete score. So yeah, I'm gonna try that Pinterest thing and check out, see if there's any ideas with this. So my shop's a little bit different than most metaphysical shops. Like, there's a few metaphysical shops in our area. And there's one that I go to. I really like it. But most of them that I go to have, not a lot of them have chime candles actually. The one in, I'm trying to think. The one in Stratford does. They have chime candles. I did notice them there, but most of them don't. The one here in my town does. Only one of them does. But I have noticed that everything, like you go to everyone, it's all the same. So basically, they all carry tarot books. They all carry cards, like the regular saint, like crystals and stuff. Where mine, it's kind of different because all my stuff are handmade. So I make all my stuff. And like here, like if I have something like this, right? Then what's in there, like the abalone shell, obviously it's not handmade. The candles aren't, but the smudge feather is, and the smudge wand is, because I make my own smudge wands as well. So I try to make as much of my own items as possible, and I try to be very unique. So basically, let's say I have, I don't know. Okay, I have 12 of these, right? I have 12 of these boxes. Let's say I have 12 of these boxes. And after I'm done in a packaged and they've all sold, I probably won't get them all back. I probably won't get them back. So it's very unique that way. So once they're gone, they're gone. I've had...
Everything's one of a kind.
Yes, you hear my son. Everything's one of a kind. Like my dream catchers, they're not the same. They're different. I try to be as individual as possible. So when you come in, you're always coming into something different. Like I made chime candle holders. I showed you guys the one time. Here, air, fire, water, the element ones. So I'm probably going to make one more batch of those, but they're going to be different because they're not all the same. And then the next batch will be different colors and stuff like that. So you're not always guaranteed to get the same thing in my shop over and over and over and over and over. So that's kind of like where I'm heading, and as well as I like to reuse as much as I can. So basically, I will do the Value Village runs. I will do the St. Vincent de Paul runs, the Dollar Tree, that style, that kind of stuff, and I'll witch it up. Is basically what I do. Is I witch items up, like you've seen the witchy cabinet that I'm doing. I got a good deal for it, but I'm witching it up, and now I'm gonna stockpile it with, witchy herbs and witchy items. I have itchy leg, and that type of stuff, right? Like I have another little box that I have that I'll be putting stuff in it. So I like to try to witch things up and make them individual and unique. So that way, not everybody has the same item as you do, you know? I'd like to see the box when you're done. You're talking about this one? This box? Is that the one you're talking about? Let me know, Shauna. So I don't know if anybody's ever been to a shop like that has mostly all handmade items. Like I've gone to shows. Yeah, okay, awesome. I will for sure keep you in touch with that one. I've been to different shows like the fall fairs, different holistic events, and the one thing I always get is people are drawn to my table and they always say, "Oh, I can't believe you've made all this stuff. Like, this is amazing." Very pagan, very Wiccan type items. It's kind of like how I don't know, it's not how, where I suggest this is what I'm going to do. It's kind of like how I've headed that way, just naturally gone that way. But a lot of people are impressed with the fact that mostly, I'd probably say 95% of everything on my table and in my shop is handmade. So no, I don't make my chime candles, okay? But I will hunt for them. I don't make my chime candles, but I make beeswax candles. I make other spell candles. I take tea lights and I create candles out of them. I save candle wax and create new candles from them. So that's what I'm saying. Like 95% of the items are handmade. Like I make smudge wands. I don't make incense sticks. I don't know how. I'd love to learn though. What else? Oops. Dream catchers. Tarot bags. Um, there's so much. I can't even like put it all out there. I'm trying to just go in my head like my Etsy shop and stuff. Let me see, guys. Like those are my. Can you see that? My tarot bags right there. There's another one. Those aren't even on my Etsy shop yet. Like I just created them not too long ago. Protection necklaces. You know what I mean? Hi, you living out loud. Quick question, kind of off topic, if that's okay. Of course. It's just a chit chat. Let me see. Thank you. I'm just trying to. Oh, there's the Earth, Air, Fire, Water candles that I've made by hand. There. I'm trying to think. Oh, all right. So here's one of them. I don't know if you can see that. It's the Toronto skyline on a live edge piece of wood. Oh, here, perfect. That's. I don't know if you can see it now. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, there we go, right there. Bob Marley. I gave that to my son for Christmas. You were talking about chamomile earlier, and I was thinking about putting it in my black salt. What do you think? Well, it's like I always tell people, if you feel like your black salt needs it, then go for it. It's how you feel. If you feel that chamomile is protection for you, then put it in. There's no wrong way of doing something. It's like it's how you feel. So if I pick up like um you know rosemary or something and I have a complete different idea of what I think it is or how I feel, how I'm drawn to it, then that's how I'm going to use it. There's like I would never tell somebody, oh, you can't do that because that's just not the way it goes. It's how you feel, it's the intention that you're setting into it, and how it makes you feel. What's your shop name? It's called the Broom Closet, actually. I've only been in business for the last, year? Maybe 2 years? Not even. Way to not be a gay. You were talking about okay. That's the best part of the craft. Yes, true. Like it's individual, it's unique, it's different, it's how you make it, how you feel. I like it. Thank you. Like the reason why I picked the Broom Closet, I've told this story before, but for all the newcomers, the reason why I picked it is because I was in the Broom Closet throughout my teenage years. So I did everything, underneath, basically, like I would have things hidden in my room, or my candles were kind of like, oh, those are cute, like you wouldn't think anything of it, you know what I mean? And I would have items hidden in like little boxes and stuff, but it wouldn't look like anything with you. It just looked like, oh, it's a teenager with a bunch of boxes and different things. As I got older, I started coming out a little bit more, and then I got married to my first husband. He was a very negative person, and I started putting everything on the back burner, and I kind of like receded. I guess it's called receded backwards. When we separated 13 years later, which is a beautiful number, 13, 13 years later is when we completely went our separate ways. And I started coming back into my own. And then when I met my husband now, he's very, very supportive, lets me do whatever I want with with my spirituality and stuff, and I love it. I love them for it. And I decided to start coming more out of the closet. Like my kids knew, like I never hid that from my kids. Like my kids knew. Um, so I basically started, creating things that like witchy altar, like altars in a box. And I would burn stuff on it that wouldn't look witchy at all. So one would be like a tree, the other would be the Celtic knots, whatever. And once you open the box, then you have all this witchy goodness in there. But when it's closed, nobody would know. Nobody would know anything. So one day it used to be called Dragonfly Crafts and Relaxation. I called my business to begin with. Then when I really just like, no, that doesn't make sense to me. I was sitting down with a friend of mine, and I'm like, I need a new name. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the name just basically screamed at me, and it said The Broom Closet. And I'm like, oh my gosh, The Broom Closet. And basically it stuck. And it's been The Broom Closet ever since. So I think it's only been a year. So 2018, the beginning of 2018 is when I created the Broom Closet name, I believe. Completely understandable. That's wonderful. Things that can be displayed, but to the non-witchy person aren't flaggers. That's right. Back my mom called. Oh, no problem, Pat. So I've kind of like done that. I always have some items that are that you can hide away. I'm actually working on a witchy cabinet where on the outside of it does not look like it looks kind of like witchy to us, but to the norm, it wouldn't, because there's no witchy symbols on the outside, nothing. But once you open it, then bam, there it is, all the witchy goodness. So yeah, I love the Broom Closet name. Like I created like a little logo. It has like a little closet with a bunch of brooms in there. I love it. It's amazing. I forgot what I was saying. I don't know. Before, I have a mind like a sieve. I don't know. Been helping my friend disguise her stuff. She's partially out of the broom closet. It was so I don't know. I felt so free after I didn't give a shit about what anybody thought. I'm like, no, this is me. Like, I'm not hiding myself anymore. Like, this is who I am. Like, you don't like it, too bad. There's the door. Don't let it hurt you on the way out. But it's like, why? And like when I finally realized, like, why am I going to hide myself, who I am, from anybody? Like, if I'm talking to somebody and they don't know who I really am, then I'm never going to be myself, So to finally just, like, not, like, when I started wearing, like, I had a different one years ago, and I had it stolen from me, and then when I bought this one, I kept it in my shirt all the time. I would not put it out, and now I don't care. Like, it's out in the open. I don't care. You don't like it? Don't look at it. I just added this one to the mix. It's a little raven head, and it's got a little key on it. So I've added that one to the mix there. I've got like this tattoo here. I've got a big one on my leg. I got it like, is it 2015? I would say 2015 or 2014. It's a dream catcher with a pentagram on the inside of it. So I got that, and basically I'm like, this is me. This is who I am. Like, I can't hide it anymore. You like it. You don't. Been helping my case. That's exactly how I felt, hands down. I'm only 50-50 laugh out loud. No, baby, you're 90-10 laugh out. So you're almost there, Shauna. Shauna so is my best friend. Seems she is out to more and more people, though, as she progresses. And that's the thing, like, when I started coming out, like, completely, you know what? Like, literally to all my friends, they already knew. Relatives knew. My workplace where I used to work, it was a law firm. So when I used to work, I started there in 2015, and I got let go in 2017 because they were restructuring. But I have a feeling it's because I didn't have the same belief system as them. That's how I feel, anyways. Because the more I became witchy, the more I felt like I didn't fit in there, which I don't care. Um, it doesn't bother me. I'd rather be able to be happy where I'm at than hide myself. You know what I mean? So I'd say it was 2015, and I was like full-fledged out there. Because I went to my first holistic fair, and I met like a lot of people that I related to. And I met my one friend who took me there. And the more and more people I met that had the same interest as me, the more it became easier for me to be who I really am and not have to hide. So, and I found that YouTube helped a lot as well because, I started watching like Lady Grave Dance, I think it is, like people like her, who had normal jobs and stuff, and they didn't have to hide who they were. Owl Vine, I believe, was the other one, and Pipa, I think, was one of them. And then I started watching Jennifer Willowin, Jenna Taxidermy Witch, and all you guys, and I was just like, oh my god, there's like a whole community of us. There's like so many little witchlings out there. And I just became more comfortable. It was amazing. I need more Raven and Crow stuff from Morgan. Yeah, I got like the Raven, these. I went to this one shop. I made this one actually. I went to this one shop and they had this like Onyx Raven, and I'm not into ravens. I wasn't at that point. And it kept getting drawn to me. I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. I had to take it home, so I took it home with me. And then a couple weeks later, I ended up getting a bunch of these charms in. Hold on, let me take it off so you can actually see what it looks like. So I've got that color, and then I've got a silver one like that. So I bought them, and I'm going to make necklaces out of them. So I started reading up on the ravens. I'm like, okay, this is kind of like where I'm heading. I'm heading that way, right? And then I read that it was associated with Morgan and stuff. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. So that's kind of like where my path is leading right now. I'm trying to catch up on the comments here. Most people, if they truly know, my mom is the next big step. I hear you. I hear that's like one of the hardest ones there. Most people, if they truly know you, know they just may not draw attention to the facts. That is true. That is true. I've been out of the broom closet since I was 15. That is awesome. Yeah, I've been doing this. I was born Catholic. I had to do my confirmation because I had no choice. I didn't want to, but I did anyway. So I was probably delving into the craft probably when I was about 11, 12, 13 years old. And then I remember growing up, my mom would tell me, like, don't go to this person's house because, they put spells on people. And I'm like, what? And then when I grew up, I'm like, oh my God, I totally understand. But no, she was not like that at all. But there's people in my family that, so I guess I'd be an ancestral. It kind of went down the line. I guess it's in my blood. My pit moment, I have to admit, was epic. Oh, my out moment, I have to admit, was epic. Oh, you'll have to do a video on that, on your out moment. That'd be pretty cool. We love Lady. Shauna's mom suspects, but we don't go there. I was thinking he did what in the pit. I know, I was thinking like the pit moment. Okay, what did he do in the pit? Okay, the out moment. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, I'd love to know what you're like. I'd love to know how everybody actually came out of the broom closet. That'd be pretty interesting to know because there's so many different walks of life and so many different beliefs that we believe in, but we all have that same hurdle that we have to jump over is, being who we are and not being afraid to show it. Well, let me put this back on. So, but I think the girl that I ordered the Raven from, she ordered a few more. So I want to go check out what other ones she has, because she has like different. I have a cat one for somebody that I bought, but I don't know what stone it is. I have to ask her. Let's just say it was freshman year of high school in drafting class. I love drafting. I took drafting in school too. It was like one of my favorite subjects. Let's say it was freshman year. I think when I came out to my mom, she said I thought so. And interestingly, I re-speaked her interest in the craft. Now she's borrowing books. Oh my god, that's so amazing. Um, yeah, my mom's a hardcore Catholic. Same with my dad. What did you draw? I can only imagine. Wait. Oh boy. Yeah, my parents are hardcore Catholic, so they don't agree with it, which I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Everybody has their own thoughts and opinions. As long as we all treat each other good. We were doing building architecture in that class. Oh, okay, I need to know where this is going. Seriously, I'm so intrigued now. I'm like watching the comments. I'm not even talking. I'm like, come on, Pat, let us know. I didn't. I defended a classmate. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm right there with you, Earthy. Yeah. But no, what is your name? What is my name? Is that what you're asking? What my name is? Yes. Oh, Diane. I used to. My YouTube name was Diane Piper, and then I was just kind of like, do I really? No, I need something different. So I chose Earthy Taurus because I'm a Taurus, and Tauruses are earthy, and I'm earthy because I love being grounded. In my working witch, as Shauna says, I'm working witch. My hands are always dirty, so I called myself Earthy Taurus. So yes. So I had a pretty good haul. Now I got to put everything away and figure out what I'm doing with all these craft items. I got so much stuff to put on Etsy. I just don't have enough time because I work a full-time job as well. Nice to meet you, Diane. I'm Christina. Hello, Christina. I like that name. Haha, easier to carry on conversations knowing your name. That is so true. I gotta start putting like a list together so I know everybody's names. He was taking crap. He was taking crap for being an atheist. I turned to the idiots that were being mean and said, I don't believe in your damn God either. Nice. Nice way to defend, though, because, like, it's true. You gotta stand up for each other. Like, I think my stepson, if I'm not mistaken, I think two of my stepsons are atheists. I think. I'm not sure. I don't ask, but I think that's what they had said. And then my husband is native, so he has his native beliefs and cultures that he does. And then I don't think any of my kids. Let me see. I know my oldest was confirmed. And my youngest, but I don't think my middle child my son didn't want to be confirmed. He's like, no, I don't want to be confirmed. So I left that choice up to them because it is ultimately their choice. Nice to meet you, ladies. My witchy name is Tara Grace. Cool. Yep, they were like, then what do you believe? My response, I'm a witch. They shut up real fast. I know, people shut up real fast when you say that. I remember going into a shop, was it last year? I went to go buy fabric. They had like a lot of cute little gifts for people, but I went right to the back and they had some cute little fabrics, and I brought it up to the front and I said, oh my god, this is like, do you guys carry this often? Do you guys have any Halloween ones? And she's like, no, we don't carry Halloween ones anymore. There's not enough, people that want to buy it. Right? And I said, oh, they make great tarot bags and stuff like that, and mojo bags. She just looked at me, what? And I said to her, so I'm a witch. And she just like, oh. And she didn't she just basically cashed me out, and that was it. she didn't really look at me or anything. She got like, what? But I'm used to that. Yeah, they're like, what do you believe? Thank you. Real quick, like, I'm sure even more so as teens. True. That's true. No, when I was growing up, like, I was born and then, like, I was baptized Catholic and went to a Catholic elementary school. So you had to go to Catholic school, Catholic church, we had Catholic mass at school, religion classes, and then we had to do confirmation. Yeah. And basically confirmation is you're reaffirming your faith in God, right? So that's your choice. That's what you choose. But in my family, you didn't have that choice. You had to be confirmed. You didn't get that choice. So basically, I got confirmed, even though I didn't want to. Me and the priest had it out. It was like a couple months after because I was asking him questions and he wasn't answering them. And he was looking at me like, "Why are you asking me these questions?" So that's kind of basically, I was kind of like giving it like one last shot, you know. And when that happened, I was like, "Forget it. I'm not even going to do this. I need to follow my own path." And that's basically how I did it. So when I was raising my kids, I wanted to give them the choice of being confirmed or not. So if they didn't want to, then they didn't have to. I have family members that weren't very happy with that. But ultimately, it's their choice. It's called reaffirming your faith for a reason. It's not, here, let your parents decide for you. It's not a baptism, it's confirmation, you know? So, yeah, that's my little rant for the day. There you go. Tara is after Raymond Buckland's wife, and Grace is after a witch who was in the 1800s, last lady who was drowned. Yes, I have a list of all the trials too, and Grace is one of the names. Great tribute. Glad you explained quick enough for me not to assume. When I seen it, green, white Tara came to mind. Okay. Yeah. No, my original witchy name was High Spirits. I came up with that back in my teenage years. I haven't used it forever. But it's kind of like I did the numerological thing, and it added up to the same numbers as my actual name. So that's why I was using that one. But then now I just use Earthy Taurus. Wow, it's been an hour and 27 minutes. Hey guys, I've been really good on my morning videos. I haven't yawned a lot. Have you noticed? I don't know what happened. Like maybe just talking about it made it go away. I don't know. I don't have one. I figure if I'm meant to have one, it will come to me. That's right. So I've had two. So it will eventually come to you. I use High Spirits sometimes, but not all the time. That's my dog. Can you hear my dog? I hear somebody. I think they're just going to the bathroom. I don't have. I keep hearing noises, but I think it's my dog and someone went to the bathroom. I don't think I'm being loud. I'm in the kitchen, and our house is all one level, so mine just came to me as well, just reading and studying. That's awesome. What book am I reading right now? I don't even know where it is. I'm reading like 3 of them. One is the Witch's Self-Care book. The Mist of Avalon, I'm almost done. And the book called Witches. I think it's called Witches. Oh, I'm gonna show you my favorite one, guys. My favorite wood burning. There we go. That's like my favorite one. Let me see. There's that one. Give that one to my husband. That's like very relaxing. Ouch. The Witch's Self-Care book is really good. Yeah, have you finished it, Avro? I'm 8 books into the series my mom got me into. Ooh, what series is that? I love books, so I love knowing about books. Ouch. I'm like stuck to the chair. What series is it, Pat? I don't know if you guys ever seen this mug. It says everyone needs a little magic in their life. It's like my favorite mug ever. It's like a custom one that I asked this one girl that I know. I told her that I wanted a certain mug for my shop, and I wanted the pentagram, and I wanted these words on it. So she went at it and created this for me. So it's a purple pentagram, and then the words. I love it. I know I still paid for it. Like I paid, I think $20 for it, $25 for it, but it's like a big one. I love it. I haven't been able to carry it in my shop because I've been busy, and I don't want to have it all sitting in my house. I want to be able to have a place to put them before I order more. I love the coffee cup. I know it's my favorite one. Like I have ones that say Hocus Pocus on it. I have one that says I put a spell on you. I have like other ones, but this is like, let me see, I have one that says Wake Up and Be Awesome. But I must say, this is like my favorite one. Like if this ever broke, I'd be so sad. I'm building the courage to open up a shop. Well, I don't have a physical shop. Okay, I have started with in-home business. So basically, I create my items and then I have an open house. I haven't had one since I've moved here. I've had people ask me, when am I doing one? Because they need items and stuff, right? So what I would do is I have like little displays that I've collected from the trash, basically, and I've revamped them, and I will put them out and put everything on them, and invite people to my home. Like it used to be once a month, I believe, and they would shop. So now we've moved. I have a bigger space, but not big enough to have my own like separate spot. But what I've decided is to rent like a shed type thing, and I'm going to revamp it. I will take you through that process when I get it. It takes about 5 to 6 weeks to receive it. And I'll be able to put my items out there and be able to have my shop open more, because I didn't want to pay the overhead of, there was a place that I could have rented, it was $500 a month, but I didn't want to pay that. I wanted to be able to give my customers and clients the same type of pricing that I've always had, without having to raise it to an astronomical amount of money. So there's other places. There's a place right by me that it's like $1,050, but I was like, no, I don't. I'm not ready for that. I don't want to do that yet. So I've gone for this option. It's a lot less, and basically I'm going to do that and have my stuff out there, and people can still come and shop. I'll have like certain shop hours. Like it'll be a lot of work for now, but for now, it's what I want to do. But I started in my house, and I opened up an Etsy shop soon after I had my business name and everything else. I opened up the Etsy shop and I started putting stuff on there. I went to local metaphysical shops and had some of my items in their shops. I did vendor events. That's kind of like how I got my name out there. So yeah, like that's kind of like how I started. Building the courage to open up a shop. Avril, I had a shop, I had to close it. Yes, I remember you saying that. Yep. It's the Cotton Malone series. Retired Justice Department agent who gets himself dragged into crazy events. They're all about history. The first was about the Knights Templar. Oh, that sounds pretty cool, actually. I can actually write that down. Oh no! Oh, there's a pen. There it is. Let me find a piece of paper. A piece of paper. Cotton. Good lord, the pen that I find, check it out, has a dragonfly on it. I don't even know where I got this pen from. I have no idea. Cotton Malone series. Alright, I wrote it down. I wrote it down, so I have it now. Oh, maybe I should write that down too. The author is Steve Berry. I hear noises. I wrote it down. Thanks. The best part is at the end of the books, he tells you what parts are real and what he made up. Oh my god, that would be so cool. Hang on, guys. I keep hearing a noise. Ow, I literally put my foot inside the cauldron. Hang on, guys. Oh man. Hang on, guys. I have no idea. Sorry, guys. I have no idea what that noise is. But all of a sudden, my nose started to bleed. Like, what the heck? It's awesome. Oh, okay, I'll let it go. Show. Thanks, Pat. Yeah, all of a sudden my nose started to bleed. So I don't know if it's because I've been outside and it's been dry. I don't know. I literally put my foot inside the cauldron and I was getting up off the couch. How ridiculous is that? Hello? When I get up, there's nobody there. No, it's not a ghost. I would know that for sure. So I feel like I'm rambling now. Is there anything anybody wants to talk about? It's 11 o'clock and I'm not tired. I should be doing crafty items, but oh, I don't know if it... Were you here, Pat, when I was showing everybody those? I got that from Value Village. So there's like 18 of these and 20 of these. So basically, you put your candle on there. Look at that. So I'm trying to figure out how, like, this is obviously to hand hold, right? So I'm trying to figure out if I can figure out a way that I could just have it sit in something that's not going to fall over. So I gotta get my brain together and see if I can figure it out. Then I got the whole bag for like $3.99. So I was like, oh my god! And I'd never seen these before. Like, they're pretty cool. I think they're brass. They have a little ball at the end. That's kind of how big they are. So I thought it was cool. Same with the ship's keys. Authentic ship keys. Don't ask me what ship it's from. I don't know. A ship with the name WAS. I don't know. How about the foam for the fake flowers? Oh my god. But how would that be if you keep taking it in and out? Like, would it get ruined though? Avril, why didn't I think of that? My husband drilled everything. A wooden stand with a small hole drilled part way through. Why didn't I think of that? Seriously? I could have done that eventually, but that is so. Even like a log, you know, like a log that stands up, I could drill a hole through it. I can do that. I have like lots of wood, like different woods. Oh, wait a minute. trying to think if I had 4 of these. Let me see. 1, 2. Like having 4, like actually would burn a pentagram on a wood disc, and then have these sit inside on the points. That'd be pretty cool too. Where you can actually take them out. You know, when you're opening up your circle, you can put like, you can open up the quarters, so earth, and then you would place that there. That's an idea. There's like, I could do probably 2 sets, 3 sets. There's 18 of these. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. So I haven't figured it out. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff to put on my Etsy shop. I just haven't been able to get the gumption enough to actually lay it out, price it out, because it takes a while to do. And I always, like this weekend I had, yesterday it rained. I should have done it yesterday because it rained, right? The wood piece that has all the candle holes around the outside. Oh, I don't know if that would work. I wonder if that would fit. Hang on, I'll get it. So this hasn't been sanded because I don't want it sanded. That's kind of like what my friend's talking about. This. There's 13 holes going across here, right? Let's see. These holes are made from menorah candles, so I don't think it would actually fit in here. But yeah, you know what? If I made it a bit bigger, then yes, it would hold. It would completely hold. But I wouldn't use it for this one. I'll probably use it for a different one, but not 13. I made 4 or something. So yeah, something like that. You know, on a wood disc. Yeah, because that's enough room, because it would go in about here. You know, I don't think I have anything that's big enough for me to put it in now, though. You know? But yeah, even like a piece of wood like that, and just drill the hole and you put it, probably would work. Or do something like that for the wheel of the year. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. So basically, oh, I have Pat, you're amazing. What I do, I'll use this side. I never even sanded this right, I just drilled it because I was like, I want it right now. I think I would burn a wheel of the year and then have 1 hole in each one. And then when it's that, you could move this to the next one. So you'd move them, right? So if it was Beltane, you'd move it to Beltane. If it was Samhain, you'd move it to Samhain. That'd be cool. I think I would do that. And then it would come with the pentagram with those on the points. True, because if I had the pentagram, I'd need 5 of these, so I could do 3. But if I did the wheel of the year, I could do literally like 15 of them, because I'm going to keep a few, right? I could do 15 of them, and then be 1 per, and then each board would come with a corresponding color chime candle. So basically, I would create something for each candle, and you'd have 8 candles that came with it. Oh, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. That's why I love talking to you guys, because brain power. I'm going to write that down. I'm going to forget. Because at least you can burn that candle down during the season, right? Pentagram with those on the points. True. I just came in lucky, you know, with these. And I don't want to keep them all, you know. Like I'm going to bring 5 with me. 3, 4, 5 with me up to the weekend. Keep one aside for one time we asked for one. So I would have, that's 6, so I would have 12. So I have to do 12 after the fact. So we'll see. Yeah, but that would be cool. That'd be awesome. Yeah. I love that idea. I just gotta get some wind discs now. I think I have 4. I have that one, which I use for other stuff like this. Like what I do is when I'm making stuff, I put it on here, and then I light the corresponding candles with it. But I do have 3 or 4 of those wood desks still available, still there. Oh, you don't understand, Shauna. When I go to Value Village, my husband laughs at me. He goes, because I get right down on the ground and I look through all the bags. He's like, "Can you just see it just from standing?" I'm like, "No, I can't." And that's how I found these, because I actually went right down. It was at the bottom, and it was I seen these first, and I'm like, "What the heck is that?" And then I flipped the bag, and that's where I seen all the candles. And I'm like, "Oh, good lord, I gotta pick that up." But yeah, because they mix the freaking candles in with other crap, and it's annoying because sometimes like the other crap you don't need it, you know. So yeah, and now I know there's one up the road from us, and then there's one like halfway between here and Kitchener, and then there's another one in Kitchener, and then there's one. I haven't been to the one in Brantford. I want to go to that one, Value Village. So I want to start going to different ones, because it's true. Like different parts of the town, different towns have different items. Like like I don't know. It's just weird. And then more towns have more richer stuff than your town, and our Vinny's actually has their candles in a separate section. Ours doesn't even have candles. Like, I got these from Value Village. Like, like, same with DePaul, they have their candles, like, they do have candles, but they're everywhere. Like, they have them in their displays as part of the displays. It's really weird. And then, did I see any candles? No. I have not, like, bags of candles I have not seen at St. Vincent de Paul. Have you been to the one up by Sports World? Yes, I went there with Jackie. I found something there. I couldn't remember what it was. That was a couple weeks ago. Yeah, no, ours starts with like when you walk in the door, like this Vincent Paul. You walk in the door, both sides have like displays and stuff. This time when I went, it was more the ocean, seashells, stuff like that, and the blue colors. And then what drives me nuts is they take like shirts that are really pretty or something, and they put it in something to make it look like a display, and it looks like a scarf. So when you go pick it up because you're all excited, you found a cool scarf. It's a freaking shirt. Like seriously, like get with the program, go hang it up. Or they shove like a shirt inside of a bowl. It's like what? So yeah, it drives me nuts. And then you walk in, it's got furniture all in the middle. And then along the one side of the wall, as you're walking down, you have like all the china, like teacups, teapots, like glass, like things like this, statues, and then you've got frames, pictures, and then more furniture up against the one wall. Then it goes to records, CDs, books, and then photo albums, and then you got pillows, comforters. It's going all along the wall, right? Then along the other back wall, it's all dishware, cups, mugs, all that kind of stuff, pots, pans, electricals, and then you got scarves on the one little wall. But you got scarves from the whole store too, right? They're in everything. Then you've got a purse wall. Then you got shoe rack, and then you got another display table, and a few display tables like in the middle as well. So it's kind of like there's no rhyme or reason to the store. It's kind of like just everywhere. So that's the annoying part of it. That it's not kind of sectioned off, but not as good as it should be. You know, where we go to Valley Village, you distinctively know where things are. You know, like this is where the basket aisle is. This is where the candle aisle is. This is where this is. And then the home decor, this is where you'd find this kind of stuff, right? I always check the craft section. So the craft goes like this, and home decor goes like this. So I check those two sections all the time. And my husband knows that because he goes right to the furniture, and then I go right to that section. So, yeah. You can't find anything in Vintage Paul. True, isn't that right, Avril? It's so hard to find anything. Don't forget to smash that button. Yes, I hadn't already seen it. I'm like, this is awesome. I got a scarf, and I don't know where it is. So my idea for, like, I got different scarves. So the ones that I won't be using, obviously for myself, I want to be able to hang it on the back wall of my workshop, like my workshop slash shop slash healing room. I want to have like a bohemian type spiritual kind of thing, but I want it to emulate like you're going into like I don't know. But on the back wall, I want to be able to have like scarves as instead of spending a bunch of money on drywall and that, like I'll put like oh my god, insulation stuff and then plywood or whatever. Instead of putting drywall, I want to go the cheaper route and just use tapestries and use scarves as a cover for my walls. And I want one wall to have like large jars of herbs that you can purchase. Or if you come in and say, I, want to do a spell for abundance or money, then we can create a smudge blend, an incense blend for you with the herbs. That's kind of like what I want to do. Pat, we find stuff at Vinny's all the time. Of course, we get witchy books because the guy at ours knows us, asks if it's an appropriate book for them. If not, he prices them for like 50 cents for us. That is awesome. I wish I knew somebody at Vinny at St. Vincent de Paul, because I never find witchy books there. Like, I swear they probably throw them out or something. I'm not sure. I hope they don't throw them out. I hope they like donate it. Like at least donate it to someone else, like to someone else, to somewhere else or something. But yeah, like I can never find anything like that at St. Vincent de Paul. Like I was surprised I found the cauldron at St. Vincent de Paul. Like I was shocked. I was like, what? Be still my beating heart. What is that? Like me and my friend were both like, what? I like that idea. I know. Hey, Sean, I can't wait for it to do it. Ask up there the next time. Yeah, I should, because there is one lady that she's the manager there. I don't know if she's still there. But I shouldn't. And the gentleman that's there, he's really tall. He's a really nice guy. I should ask him though. He probably already knows I'm a witch because I don't hide it. I should ask them though if they do have it to at least give me a shout and let me go through the items at least. I'll have to send you pics of a couple things we scored at ours. Yes, please do so. I always love seeing what other people get at different stores and value villages and stuff. Because I find like the ones in the States are a lot different than here. Like you guys get a heck of a lot more than we do. Like it's like y'all are finding like witchy items like every single day. It's like, and it's not just like the one person. I mean, like every time I watch a different YouTuber, like Jennifer Willowwind or Lunea or Silver Willow. It's like, how do you guys score that amazing stuff? Same with Maddie. Like he always scores awesome stuff. Me, it's like few and far in between, right? Like the last time I got chime candles there was last year, and those were the gold and silver ones that I got. That was the last time. That was last year. That was like a year ago. Doesn't hurt to ask. That's true. And Hex, yeah, I haven't seen any of Hex. Oh, it's because I'm always busy, right? Have I seen? Actually, no, I have seen some of Hexen's. I have, but like it's like what the heck? Um, so I think they shop at like Value Village. Do they not? Isn't that the same? Like when they have those. Um, is it Value Village they shop at? I so want to go shopping with Maddie and Hexen. Right? I'd love to do that. I have family, I think, in Rhode Island, I believe. I think it's Rhode Island. I would love to go thrifty shopping with them. That'd be awesome. I think that's what we're doing, like on our girls' weekend. We're actually going. We have found one metaphysical shop. I always like to visit. Each place I go to, I like to check the GPS basically for a metaphysical shop in that area or a couple of them, and then I go to the one that I'm most drawn to, and I want to go to the one that's in the area that we're going to the cottage, and we're are going thrift shopping. So basically, there's a big, huge thrift mall up there, like a flea market type. So that's what we're doing. I'm so excited! I can't wait. Um, it'll be like I'm bringing my laptop up. I know that because we do have Wi-Fi up there. So I am bringing my laptop up, so you guys can actually, if I feel that I want to, then I at least can go on live or whatever. Man, I made a mess with the black salt. How did you make a mess? Did you spill it everywhere? Oh, there's my puppy. Y'all should see my kitchen table, man. It's like there's stuff everywhere. Like, everywhere. Like, yeah. But I think I'm going to keep, the heck? I'm going to keep the spoons inside of the bags, just in case I do feel like putting them on the Etsy shop, and I can. All over my sweater. Well, I guess you need protecting. Put it that way. You need some extra protection. Yeah. No, but I scored good this weekend, and I didn't really spend a lot either. Like, I think I spent $6 and something cents at Value Village because I had a 20% off coupon, and I got all that stuff. I spent $20 at the garage sale yesterday, and I spent nothing at my friend's place because I got it all for free. And then at the 7th of Paul, I spent $4, $3-4. So that's not bad. Under $30, maybe, or maybe $30 this weekend. She's well protected now, Earl. That's so true. Oh, she needs protection from you, Pat. Is that what it is? I'm trying to clean up my mess, guys. My husband will wake up in the morning thinking, what the heck exploded in the house? 30 is a good deal. Yeah, especially for like all the stuff. I'm making a lot of noise. Sorry, guys. Like all these. These candles. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this right now to put all the stuff in. The keys. I love them. And then, where's the envelope? Oh, there. Oh my god, I didn't realize I had 2 more candles out. Oh well. And then the shell, that I thought that was the best deal. $2.99 for the shell. You can't go wrong, especially with all these. That's good for like sea magic and for like the element of water. Look, it fit in there. You know, that's awesome. Now my table's cleaned off. I just have paper everywhere now. You know? But at least, well, tomorrow I have book club, so I won't be able to do anything for Etsy, but I might do some before I go to work. So, yeah, all my stuff just went into that crate. You know? And yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what to make with that. Like, I'm excited to create something with it. Like, I was on Google to try to find something for it, but I couldn't find anything. Like, I was like typing in witchy caddies, witchy altars, witchy travel altars. But I thought, I'm not going to travel with that. But if you're going outside, you put everything in here and go outside, right? Just like, a cleaning basket, you'd have like a cleansing basket. I don't know. It's just ideas that are being thrown around in my head. Pinterest, girl. I know I should really do that. We can only do it on your phone, right? Like my other phone has it, but when I moved, now I can't find that phone. Like I have Twitter now on this phone, but I don't use it very often. But I don't like putting a lot of things on my phone because it makes it go slow. You know what I mean? Oh, okay, so computer. Okay, then I can just go on my computer then and do it. I'll be able to do that tomorrow after book club. I'll go on and do it on my phone on my computer. I know. I do have like Pinterest. Like I have it saved, but I never go on there. I don't even know if I can find. I'm lucky my S9 doesn't slow down. Well, lucky you. And plus, because I do all my videos on my phone, like when I'm uploading videos, like watch. I'll show you guys. See, like my videos are all on my phone, right? So, oh, here, hold on, I'll show you my tea leaves. Let me see. So basically, that was my teacup. I don't know if you guys can see that. That was my teacup there. So there's a close-up of the man. You see the man, the crescent moon. Oh, it's the other one, the crescent moon. Then the fish up in the corner. Then you've got a horse galloping. What else? So there's another close-up of that one. And then there's a peacock in that one. There. Do you have Facebook? You can log in through Pinterest with that as well. Oh, I do have Facebook. I have a personal Facebook and a business page as well. The Broom Closet. I think you can find it at the Broom Closet 13. And I do have a personal Facebook page. You should add me, Shauna. Are we friends on Facebook? I can't remember. It's the Grim Laugh Out Loud. The Grim? Are you seen the Grim somewhere on here? Oh yeah, okay. But yeah, I kind of have like a bunch of stuff on my phone, and then when I do videos, like watch. I don't know if I have it anymore. Okay, yeah, so I do Power Director, right? So there's a video there. So I delete as I'm going along. Are you on Wizard's Tower? No. Nope. Harry Potter. Oh. You that like in the middle, right, where that all the white was? So I kind of do a lot of videos on my phone, and if I do too many videos, then I can't upload it to YouTube. So I do a few, and then I have to delete it because I do all my videos on my phone. I edit on my phone, like usually. Lately, I haven't had to edit, but usually I do edit on my phone too. You're on Mama's page, though, right? Yes, I'm on. Of course I am. Well, yes, I'm on that one. I think I'm on Maddie's too. The Wizards. Is that Maddie's? The Wizards Tower? Is that? Yeah, that's Maddie's. The Wizards Tower. Yeah, I'm on that one too. No, I don't have Skype. Oh, I think this computer does have. It's a brand new computer, like laptop. I think it does have Skype, but I don't think I've signed up for it because someone said that it makes your computer go really slow. But I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah, I'm on Maddie and Dave's, and I'm also on Mama's page as well. I do a lot of FaceTime. I don't have Skype, but I know this computer does have Skype because I've seen the button, like the little icon for it, but I don't actually have Skype. So I've been on for 2 hours. It doesn't even feel like it. It's funny because when I watch people's videos like Jenna Taxidermy Witch, and it's like a 2 hour long video, I'm like, oh man, that's long. And then I sit there and watch the whole thing, right? And it's actually not as long as I thought. But I always thought, oh, I can't talk for that long. But evidently I can. I don't think Skype makes it go slow. Oh, okay. We can also video through Instagram. Oh yeah, they got that new thing now on Instagram. I forgot about that. Sorry, I'm just looking at my phone because it seems like, what is this? In today's episode of What's in This Closet, we have extra soap dispensers, 10 of them to be exact. It's like an episode of Hoarders in here. Also, why is there 3 new jugs of shampoo? Big lot auction sale of 200 tea light holders coming soon. Ooh, that's my friend's Dandelion Market Lounge. That's her Instagram there. That's where I was, and that's where I got all that awesome stuff. Oh yeah, I have Tange on Instagram. I never even thought about that too. We could do that too. Yeah, I have a personal Instagram, and then I have my business Instagram. Do you see the lighting just went really wacky in here? Like I'm orange now. Why? Why am I orange? Oh, it's because my computer's dying. That's why. So I actually better sign out because my computer's like dying. Just adding on your Facebook. Awesome. That's amazing. I better clean up this stuff. It's 11. I'm not going to bed yet. I'm going to watch Sabrina. I'm hooked on Sabrina. A friend of mine watches it all the time, and I was like watching. I was only like 2 episodes in or something like that, and she kept talking about. I'm like, I really need to watch this. So now I'm like part 2, episode 4, I think it is, and I freaking love it. But yeah, I could probably plug it in. Let me see if it will work. Y'all don't want me to go, do ya? Oh man. I'm gonna plug in my computer for tomorrow. Oh, that's plugged in there. But yeah, find me on Facebook. You can do FaceTime or Instagram time. It's called Instagram time. I don't know. But I'm gonna log out of here. Put all this stuff away. You're trying to watch Sabrina. I'm watching it on Netflix right now. That's how I'm watching it. That's why I'm just gonna plug it. I'm gonna go in the living room. My dog's running around rampant. I might actually just go to bed and then put my earphones in and watch Sabrina as I'm lying in bed. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, but that's what I'm doing. But I'm going to go now. You guys have an awesome night. We'll see you tomorrow. I might do a live tomorrow. I'm not sure because I have book club, right? Yeah, it took me a while to get through to of the first couple episodes, and after that, I was just like, oh, okay, I got this. But yeah, I'm gonna head out and cuddle with my dog, and drink some more water before I go to bed. You know, so I can pee all night. You know, that's the way it goes. But it's because I had a tea, so I need to drink a little bit more water. But I have Cotton Malone series, Steve Barry. I have that one down, so I don't lose it. And I'll be sure to add some more stuff to the Etsy shop. And it was nice talking to you guys. Have a blessed day.